You guys, I don't know what's going on, but this is getting surreal, y'all. A major power outage happened in two different countries of Spain and Portugal, which border each other. This thing happened in the middle of the night, y'all. This movie is becoming for real. Both of the countries fell into some type of deep, ominous silence. There's no electromagnetic buzzing, so there's really peace. People were actually stopping to talk to one another, which is rare these days.
Guys, this is literally insane. I'm here right now in Barcelona and there is no electricity. Like, for example, look at this restaurant. It's completely dark. Like, nothing is working, no refrigerators. There is no internet in the majority of places, so now we're heading to Housebreak. No traffic lights are working, so there is a policeman in charge. People are actually chilling and talking to each other. There has never been a traffic jam like this in Barcelona. Like, even in the worst times, it's crazy. Just because traffic lights are not working.
In conjunction to the blackout, sirens are being heard everywhere, so it's a busy city. Traffic jams because the lights are working. People stuck in elevator because, power is out. Like I am saying, y'all, this is happening too often. Are we getting close to some type of event? Look at this train over here. It stopped in the middle of nowhere and the people had to get out. Every part of digital life was down, y'all.
And Portugal have been hit by catastrophic power outages, leaving whole cities without any electricity or internet. Entire airports and metro systems have come to a halt, with both countries' car traffic facing chaos as lights and signals have stopped working. The Madrid Open has been suspended, with large crowds stranded at train stations across both countries.
The recent mass power outage in Spain and Portugal is not just random, y'all. It's symbolic. Let's break this down. These two nations were the original architect of colonization, global slavery, and forced spread of Catholicism. The same system that ripped the indigenous people from their land, enslaved millions, and erased our cultures. They were the head of the serpent, so to speak. That's why when you look at the map, it looks like a head, doesn't it, y'all? Look at that. Here go another picture. Look, it looks like a head, doesn't it? Right? See, that's why it's called your rope. It was our rope. It was the rope over our heads. See, that's why I told you guys there's a great enlightenment, a great change coming, because the Pope's death signifies the end of the system that authorized slavery. So cutting off the power to Spain, to Portugal, is symbolically cutting off the head of the snake. That's why when we look at the top view of St. Peter's Basilica, where the Pope was laid to rest, it looks like a snake, doesn't it? Look at that. Here's the eyes, here's the head. Now, when you look at it at another angle, it's not just a sword, it is now a snake, right? Symbolically cutting off the head of the snake, right? That's why they say the tongue is mightier than the sword, because we have been speaking this thing into fruition, and now it has finally happened, y'all. The head of the snake is cut off. That's why the blackout took place in Portugal, Spain. A port is a portal or a door, and pain is a pain, right? It's cutting off the door to our pain, the portal to our pain, which has been Europe. It has been our rope, your rope. That's why Europe and Chaldean gematria gives us 33, which is the age of enlightenment, y'all. I told y'all there is enlightenment going. This is the age that Jesus reached, where he was able to bridge the spirit and the physical world, and he was able to leave the physical reality. We're about to do this. I've been telling y'all this. That's why that Nubbin commercial came out and she asked you, are you ready? Because we about to get ready to leave the matrix. I've been telling y'all, this is the greatest time to be alive, y'all. And if you're viral with this video and you see life throwing these numbers at you and you want to know what they're all about, DM me, let me know. This is what I do. I'll do personal decodings. If you're trying to figure out what these numbers mean, we are literally numbers in motion. Hit me up and we'll figure it out. All right, let's get this shift. We're in it. Peace in.